What do we think about villains for Spider-Man 3?
Kraven.
What's your hopeful?
Craven. Yeah,
Craven?
100%.
I think Kraven's the most likely. If they want to set up Sinister Six, like I think they're trying to do, they'll probably throw in more than one villain.
Probably.
Because who was in Sinister Six was...
It varies. It
does vary.
It's always in and out. But like who we have now?
Yeah.
We have.
All right. Let's say this. What do you think the MCU Sinister Six will be?
Okay.
Based on what we had.
Yeah, right. Based on what we've had.
Vulture.
Yeah.
I still think Craven's going to be in there. I'd say Mysterio, but like he's dead, but probably a backup hard drivers. They're going to figure that out.
I think he's dead.
You don't?
I don't.
You think he's alive still?
Yeah.
I think they could do.
I think he's got it.
I think they could do the Green Goblin maybe with the Craven the Hunter. I think Green Goblin's a staple.
They have to put the Osborns in at some point, and I can't believe he hasn't been in it yet.
I think,
crazy.
Osborn, Venom.
Venom wasn't Sinister Six.
Really?
I don't
Carnage?
think so. I don't think they were in it.
Well, then I'm
Electro was in Sinister Six.
Electro, Shocker.
I don't know if
Scorpion.
Yeah.
Scorpion.
Oh, maybe
It did vary.
They've set up.
There was a lot in and out.
So
Kingpin.
They haven't like announced these guys as official villains, but their names in Far From Home. Shocker was in it, but I think he actually killed himself. Is that you remember that guy with like
In Far From Home?
Yeah, no, not Far From Home.
In Homecoming?
Yeah, he had like that.
Yeah,
glove
didn't Vulture kill him?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, sure.
yeah.
So I think he died. So I don't think he's in the Sinister Six. But I think they set up Scorpion because that guy that got the scar talked to him.
That's true. I forgot about that.
Well,
so they set him up a little bit.
I definitely think Scorpion's going to come into Spider-Man's kind of world. J. Jonah Jameson, I think, was their kind of segue into Scorpion, because the story behind that is J. Jonah Jameson kind of created Scorpion in the comic books. Like he reached out. I don't know. Do you guys know Scorpion's character's name by any chance?
That guy, no.
Google.
Yeah, Google it. But anyway, J. Jonah Jameson reached out to him and basically wanted somebody to go out and take down Spider-Man, because we all know J. Jonah Jameson thinks Spider-Man's a menace. And so he created or helped create Scorpion somehow, whether it was through technology or some other method. But basically J. Jonah Jameson created Scorpion.
With Marvel, I'd expect to be technology based.
Right. So that's a very real possibility now that they officially introduced Jameson in Spider-Man's world. We'll see what happens.
His name is Mac Gargan.
That's it. Yep, Mac Gargan.
I would love to see them recycle Green Goblin again, or Doc Ock for that matter. Even
I love Doc
the
Ock.
Lizard. I believe that's his name.
Yeah, I think
just the lizard.
Yeah,
recycled. Yep.
I think it'd be cool to use any one of those three again.
The thing about Doc Ock, though, is they made Spider-Man 2 like such a good movie. You know what I mean? And Doc Ock in that movie was just phenomenal.
So now here's the thing, though.
I know Octavius.
Yep. With Tom Holland.
You all right?
No, I'm just buffering.
Man, that pre-episode shot really did something today.
Tom Holland being back into the MCU.
Yeah.
There was plots for the Venomverse with Tom Holland.
Right.
What do they do now? Like Sony, from a Sony perspective, do they continue with?
Did you hear Feige's comment
with the Venom Carnage stuff, or what?
What was Feige's comment?
It was Spider-Man. Like when they got him back, they were like, "Yeah, he even got a new superpower when he came back. He's able to jump across the universes, like the Sony verse and the MCU verse."
Bro, come on.
They can't. Okay, don't yell at me.
Not a fan?
Well, no, it's like that.
They're doing this whole thing. Okay, so I get your anger, but I'm thinking about it like this. They're probably going to set up MCU Sinister Six. I really cannot.
Next time you say it, you're doing a shot.
I really cannot help it.
Oh, it's not. That'll make it worse.
Yeah, Sinister Six. They're setting that up for the MCU. I think that's going to be the MCU play, and they're going to have Venom Carnage, Spider-Man for the Sonyverse type of thing. I think that's two different directions they're going, two different fan bases type of things. It's going to draw more people in, more money.
But the thing is that it's a money grab. You know how I feel about...
Oh, I know how you feel about the money grab. I think we mention
it every week.
The grabbing. But listen.
We got to get shirts that say money grab.
Here's the thing. Like, how are you going to have a New York... Venom takes place in what? New York?
Yeah, right? No, it doesn't.
It's in California, like San Francisco.
So you're going to have just like 1 year, Tom Holland's going to be fighting Kraven in New York, and then, here comes Venom, who's in Cali with Tom Holland swinging. No. Like, what?
But do you think that it would be like a different Spider-Man, even though it's Tom Holland?
No. So at this point,
it would be the same Spider-Man.
You know what I think Sony should do? Hold that thought. Okay. Because I'm going to lose this if I don't say it right now. For now. I think, does Sony own Miles Morales?
Yeah, they own all those Spider-Man characters.
They should fucking keep, and Sony, you could buy this idea from me.
Are you sure?
I got Venmo.
Miles? Just sponsor
us. They do, because Sony made Into the Spider-Verse.
Oh, yeah.
So I think they should keep the Venom movie. Great movie. I think they should keep the Venom movies going. Have it in the universe with Miles Morales.
Yeah.
Make him the Spidey. Tom Holland is with the MCU.
Yeah, I agree.
Instead of bouncing back. I got Venmo.
If you don't think Marvel wants Miles Morales too, you're bugging.
All right, well...
They definitely want Miles.
I don't know about that, though, because I read something where it basically said that instead of having Miles Morales, they kind of replace him with Ned as a character. Like Ned is supposed to be the replacement for Miles Morales.
Ned doesn't become
I don't think he'll get powers, but I think that they kind of approached it where like, all right, instead of Miles Morales, so we're going to put Spider-Man's kind of friend, confidant as Ned.
I have a theory that if this Sony Spider-Man deal continued the way it was going, like Sony had the rights and everything, they were going to run Spider-Man and the character into the ground.
Agreed.
They were going to exhaust him. I think it was something crazy. Like they had 10 movies and shows of Spider-Man. Like you had the Spider-Verse, you had Spider-Pig was going to be a show. You had like Venom and all that in that Spider-Man universe. They were going to do way too many things.
I think they're still going to do a lot of those things.
Well, fuck them.